What's up, family? Man, I bless each and every one of you. May God continue to guide you, keep you, comfort you, aid you in your growth and development, as well as the healing stage of your life. Family, man, we got to grow up emotionally, and it is what it is. Man, your peace should not be negotiable. I'm going to say that again. Peace should never be negotiable. Stay with me. We're going somewhere. It won't take us long today. Man, we've got to grow up emotionally. We've got to get to a place in our spiritual growth and development where, man, we're not going to compromise with our peace. You know what I mean? It don't matter what our circumstances are. It don't matter what we're going through. Don't matter what people are saying. Don't matter what people are doing. We are not going to negotiate. We are not going to compromise our peace of mind. We've got to grow up emotionally and understand this. Last week, you guys know I live here in New York City. Last week I bought a vehicle. Today I'm making this video. I'm tripping. October 7th, right? Um, Last week, a week ago, I got the vehicle a week ago today, right? So I'm driving on one of the freeways here, and just drop somebody off, get back on the freeway, and I'm moving, right? Hear the ambulance coming. Ambulance is on the side of the freeway. There's not a lane, but it's like emergency lane or whatever. And they're just flying coming down. And I'm not even tripping, you know what I mean? I'm over to the left far enough. I know I'm not even close to them. And I'm getting ready to go pick somebody else up and go out for breakfast, right? Dear friend of mine. And out of nowhere, I had the vehicle for a week today, right? The ambulance driver swerves into me, blast my side mirror, destroyed it, right? And then you see them swerve back over, and they're flying, keep moving. And the first thing was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, what the hell just happened? You see them hit the mirror, and you see them swerve back over, and just keep going, flying. And I'm like, what the fuck? Right? And so it's like, you know what? It is what it is. You know what I mean? They're not stopping. I'm stuck in traffic. I can't chase them. You know what I mean? And it's like, what the fuck? All right, man. All right, God, I'm good. I'm good. Stay with me. I'm going somewhere. Just had the vehicle a week. 1 week, 7 days. I get off. I go pick up a friend. And as I'm waiting for them to come down, I get out and I'm looking at the mirror and I'm looking at the car. And I'm like, okay, you know what? It was just the mirror that was destroyed. Just the mirror. I'm like, all right, God, I'm good. I'm good. It was just the mirror. That's easy to replace. No, I don't want to have to replace it, but it's easy to replace. It's a whole lot easier to replace that mirror than it is the whole panel and everything else. You know what I mean? So I'm sitting there and I'm with this piece is coming back over me. It's like, man, you're good. You don't even have to trip. You're good. There's no sense in calling the insurance because the deductible is more than what this mirror is going to cost me. No sense in making your insurance go up, and you still got to come out the pocket to fix the mirror. You know what I mean? And as I'm sitting there thinking about this, as I'm driving to get my friend, I'm just smiling, just like, man, I'm glad that I make the money that I make. I'm glad that I'm in a position to be able to get this vehicle. And I'm glad that I'm in a position, man, I could get this mirror fixed and it's not going to break. I'm glad that I'm in a position to where, man, this ain't go, I ain't got to rob Peter to pay Paul to get this fixed. You know what I mean? And so we've got to grow up and understand that. We've got to get to this place of emotional maturity to where it's like, man, I don't have to trip about anything. I'm good. Because it could always be a whole lot worse. I'm not going to lose my peace, my joy, especially over something superficial, something material. that can be easily fixed. And even if it can't be easily fixed, it's a whole lot easier to fix that one thing than to have to replace the whole thing. What am I saying? So often we get so fixated on what's going on in life. You know what I mean? Man, we got our hearts broke, we got abandoned, we got rejected, we didn't get the job we wanted, and all this other stuff. And life is what it is. You know what I mean? You can't control what happens to you in life at all. But what you can control is how you respond to whatever it is that happens to you. And we got to catch that. Okay, you know what? And we got to also understand that, there's a whole lot of people out there that hate the fact that you've got peace and joy. They hate the fact that you're happy. They hate the fact that you're blessed. They hate the fact that God chose you. They hate the fact that you're full of love. They hate the fact that, man, you're not bothered by any stupid shit. And so there's going to be a whole lot of motherfuckers, for whatever reason, that's going to want to try to destroy what you got. There's a whole lot of motherfuckers out there that's pissed at the fact that you're walking around smiling, pissed at the fact that you're walking around with peace, and they're going to do everything in their motherfucking power to take that peace from you. And it is what it is. We've got to grow the fuck up and understand that. You can't control what other motherfuckers do. You can't control how other motherfuckers see you. You can't control how other motherfuckers feel about you. And regardless of how good you are, regardless of how loving and nurturing and compassionate you are, regardless of how giving you are, there's a whole lot of motherfuckers that's pissed the fuck up that you're in that position to be able to do what you do. You're in the position to be able to go up there and buy you a new vehicle. And we got to understand that. We can't allow other people's misery to fuck up our peace. We can't allow how other people feel, how other people think about us or anything else to rob us of the joy that we have. Our peace is not negotiable. We got to catch that. We got to get that mentality. I don't give a fuck what happens. I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't give a fuck how you feel. My peace is not up for fucking debate. My peace is not for fucking sale. There's nothing in this motherfucking world that means more to me, means more to us than our fucking peace of mind. We've got to grow the fuck up and understand that. We've got to deal with our fucking bullshit and get to this place. Man, a woman ain't more important than my fucking peace. Money ain't more important than my fucking peace. My kids ain't more important than my fucking peace. My grandkids ain't more important than my fucking peace. We've got to grow the fuck up and understand that. And when you get to this place where you put nothing above your fucking peace, it don't matter what fucking happens around you. It don't matter what happens to you. You're going to maintain that peace of mind. You're going to maintain your joy. And how do you do that? You maintain that by being motherfucking grateful. You maintain that by saying, you know what, man, peace is optional for a whole lot of people. Peace is not optional for me at all. I've been down that fucking rabbit hole of misery. I've been down that rabbit hole of being a victim. I've been down that rabbit hole of having that victim mentality. I've been down that rabbit hole of having lack frequency. I've been down that rabbit hole of being fucking ungrateful, of being unforgiving. I'm not going back down that motherfucking hole. And I don't give a fuck who feels any kind of way about it. I don't give a fuck who thinks any kind of way about it. I'm not going back there in the fucking conversation. You can do what the fuck you want to do. You can say what the fuck you want to say. You can't drag me back down that fucking hole. You got to grow the fuck up and understand when people do crazy ass shit, people wild the fuck out. Man, okay, it is what it motherfucking is. I ain't got to lose my fucking peace of mind over this shit. Karma's a motherfucking bitch. You know what I mean? Karma's a bitch in aspect. Okay, you did what the fuck you did. Okay, I don't have to retaliate. I ain't got to try to come back after you. Man, I'm gonna let God, the universe, source handle your motherfucking ass. All I'm gonna do is sit here and maintain my motherfucking peace and be grateful for what I have. Be grateful that it wasn't worse. Be grateful that I'm in a position to fix this and keep it moving. Check this out. As soon as that happens, I go out and take care of what I got to take care of. We enjoy our meal and everything else. I come back home, I meditate, and I'm laughing at it and just like, man, this shit's fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Backtrack. As soon as I'm picking this person up, I'm driving down the road, I'm at a light. And I got my windows down, the front window down, and have their window down. And I'm at a light. And my hands just sitting in my lap. I'm driving with this hand. And this goldish colored leaf falls through the window and just lands in my hand. And I'm sitting there and I'm just looking at it and just, I've never had that happen before. I just got my mirror blasted like 4 minutes prior to this. And I'm driving and I'm sitting there and the leaf lands in my hand. And all I could do is just smile. All I could do is like, thank you, God. I see you. Message received. What's the message? Trust the motherfucking process. What's the message? You're blessed. You're highly favored. You've been chosen. It's all good. Don't let the stupid shit fuck you up. Don't let the stupid shit rob you of your peace and joy. That can be replaced. Your joy, your peace cannot be replaced. We got to catch that. I can fix the mirror. But once I lose my joy and my peace, it's a wrap. So I'm looking at this leaf, and I pull out my phone, I take a picture of it. And I got this big ass fucking smile. Like, that message received. Come home, meditate, relax. It's like, man, I'm fucking good. You know what I mean? I'm good. I don't give a fuck who sees the mirror and how it's damaged. But that's fucking ego trip. I don't give a fuck. I can drive my fucking vehicle. I can get to where the fuck I gotta go. That shit could be fixed. Easy. You know what I mean? So I'm at home and I get a text message. Hey, you want to do some overtime tomorrow? Like, yeah. Look at that. The same day I got my mirror messed up. Not like I didn't have the money to be able to get it fixed. But the simple fact that I maintained my joy, my peace. Once you get on that frequency of abundance, once you get on that frequency of you have enough and more than enough, once you get off of that frequency of lack, I don't have the money for this. I don't have enough of this. That's low vibrating bullshit that we got to let go of. You can't be in lack mentality and have joy and peace. Once you have that joy and peace, you operate on that frequency of abundance. Everything is always flowing into you. You have more than enough. You're good. You're not just good, you're great. You notice something. One thing happens to you and it makes you spiral out. You miss the light. You start running late. You get in the fender bender or whatever happens to you, and it just makes the whole day spiral out of fucking control. One thing bad, quote unquote, bad happened to you. Now the rest of the day is fucked up. The rest of the day is bad. And it's just been one thing after the other. Because you got in that vibration, that toxic ass frequency. That's what you kept attracting. Was that bullshit. Whatever happens, happens. You stay on that frequency of gratitude. You stay on that frequency of abundance. I'm not tripping off that mirror. Man, I could fix that. I got money to fix that. That's not no big deal. You stay on that frequency of abundance, of I'll have more than enough. More than enough keeps flowing into you. Abundance keeps flowing into you because that's the vibration you're on. That's the frequency you're on. And the trip is, that's the frequency you choose to be on. Just like when one thing bad happens and then it's just a domino effect of just bad shit happening over and over, and you're pissed and you're angry and you're frustrated and I ain't got enough of this and I can't get this done and now I'm gonna have to take this money that I was gonna pay for this and do this, all this stupid low vibrating bullshit. Once you get on that vibration, more things come to happen to keep you in that fucking low vibration. More shit happens to you. You experience more shit throughout the day that keeps you stuck on that fucking low vibrating frequency. Because you're a fucking magnet and you're attracting that low vibrating shit. Let the script. Whatever happens, happens. And you smile like, okay, God, it is what it is. Man, I'm just grateful that nobody got hurt. I'm just grateful that, man, I had just dropped off this other person and they weren't in the vehicle because this would have freaked them out. I'm glad that they didn't see this or experience this. They would have had fucking PTSD behind this shit. Man, I'm glad that I had just dropped that person off. I'm glad that I hadn't picked up that other person yet. I'm glad that the rest of the car wasn't damaged. I'm glad that I have a great job, get paid great money. I'm not living in lack. So I could get this fixed. You attract more of that. You got to understand that. You're a fucking magnet. What the fuck are you attracting in your life? You can't stop bad shit from happening. Just because something happens to you that you don't fucking like doesn't mean it's bad. It could just be a fucking test for you to see where the fuck you're at emotionally so you can see what fucking vibration and frequency you're on. I have no fucking clue why that person swerved in the ambulance, swerved into my fucking vehicle. None. I got fucking tinted windows. They couldn't see me. I didn't personalize this shit. They didn't know I was driving the fucking vehicle. So it wasn't personal. And even if they did know it was me, who gives a fuck? I'm still not gonna lose my fucking vibration. I'm still not gonna lower my fucking frequency. Because they did some stupid ass shit. I'm still gonna maintain my fucking joy and peace and happiness. Regardless of what the fuck other people do. My peace is not negotiable. Why is yours negotiable? Why is your peace dependent on what the fuck is going on in your life and what the fuck is going on around your life? Why is your joy dependent on what the fuck is happening in your life? Oh, you ain't got no man, so you fucking miserable and lonely and frustrated. Oh, you ain't got no woman, so you miserable, lonely and fucking frustrated. Or you ain't got no fucking money in your pocket, so you're miserable, frustrated. We've got to grow the fuck up emotionally. It's a motherfucking test so you can see where the fuck you at. But instead of you being emotionally mature enough to understand that, you bite on the fucking hook and then you spiral out of fucking control into that negative, toxic ass shit. Woe is me, and life's not fair, and these sorry ass motherfuckers, and da 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 da, and it just goes on and fucking on and on. And that mentality becomes your whole fucking day of being miserable and frustrated, angry at how life is working out for you. How the fuck am I supposed to pay for this now? And all this stupid shit. Because we won't grow the fuck up and understand the fucking power that we really possess. We don't know who the fuck we are. And so we allow our circumstances to dictate whether or not we got fucking joy, whether or not we're gonna have fucking peace today, whether or not we're gonna have abundance today, whether or not we're gonna be happy today. It's all dependent on our fucking circumstances. Because we're low vibrating motherfuckers that don't know who the fuck we are, nor do we know the fucking power we possess. We got to grow the fuck up, family. Man, it is what it motherfucking is. And it's gonna be what it motherfucking is gonna be. That's outside of your motherfucking control. Your peace, your joy, your happiness, your spirit of gratitude, and that shit you control. You have all the control over that. No one else has control over your happiness. No one else has control over your peace. We got to grow the fuck up, family. Hope and pray that I said something to encourage you, to inspire you, to even challenge your way of thinking. I love you guys. Thanks for rocking out with me, family. Happy healing. Peace.